How many years has that picture been there? What picture? Behind me? I just put it up recently. I had it up initially when I came on TWFP, then I took it down to put the tape up. Then I took the tape off when Eric wanted it for the cardboard for the collectibles market thing. So I took that down, and then it was blank, or bare, I mean, for a while. So I only put that up recently. So no, it hasn't been there the whole time, and you just now recognized it. It's relatively recent. It's cognitive kestrel. Relatively recent, like within the last week. Relatively recent. No, you haven't. This is the first time you asked me about it. What happens if I put on the glasses? Does it think I'm more ethnic or less ethnic with the glasses on? I look way smart with the glasses on. Is that it?
You look like a teacher. Professor Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Ken, please teach me.
So first of all, we're going to teach you questions, or rather statements not to make. For example, don't address somebody as a teacher and then tell them to teach you. It could go down well. Just saying.
Okay. That is some good advice.
Actually, yeah, let me put on the glasses and see if they get me more Asian. Oh, wait, I'd have to take a picture. Never mind. We'll just... see y'all later. See you later. Audra's at a restaurant. She's eating plates of people. She's like, my favorite kind of people are people with jalapenos, melted nacho cheese, and maybe some tequila to wash it all down. What kind of froth are you drinking there? What kind of suds?
Give me a nice locally brewed coffee porter. It's really good.
Coffee porter doesn't sound bad.
Pretty tasty, and it's like 7.5% alcohol, 7.5%. So slightly more better than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck. Watch what? What am I watching? Bon appetit. Yeah. No, she didn't. She just disappeared. I don't know if it was her connection or she just decided to abandon ship.
She popped in earlier, and it was just like me and Ash, or me and Kestrel, or somebody, and we weren't really doing anything. She just like popped in and then said like, "Heck with this," and ran away. I was like, okay. She didn't even like attempt to see if we were here. She was like, "Nope, nope."
Entertain me! Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? "17 years later, almost 2 decades, Elsie finally comes to the conclusion that that movie was totally shit, but it was still kind of whack, yo. Elsie posted a song. I didn't want to listen to that one in particular, but it made me want to listen to music, so that's what I'm doing. Typically what happens, somebody's like, "Hey, look, here's my personal taste." I'm like, "Oh, that's not mine."
Yeah, you're like, I think I'll go listen to something I actually know that I like.
No, these are my dad's. I can't see when I put them on. I just like having the prop. Yeah, no, I just put them on because apparently they're my sexy teacher glasses.
I'm just wearing mine because I found them like 2 days ago, and it's like, oh yeah. I put them on my face. Perhaps I'll be less likely to listen. I spend a lot of time like doing this and being like, is it actually better? I can't.
I can't tell, but I like having the extra bit of fidget.
It does. It is a nice bit of fidget. It is.
Because when you go to say something important, you can either put them on. Fuck, hold on. Either put them on, or you can be like, they would have if they came earlier. I suppose it would have to be sunglasses, but sometimes wearing sunglasses inside has a bit of a douchey feel to it. I wear sunglasses in cave. I don't give shit. I wear sunglasses in pitch black. I wear them burning sunlight. I don't care.
Yeah, I do feel weird because I came in a while ago and it's overcast today, so I wasn't wearing my sunglasses. I wore these, and I come in buildings and I like take them off, and I'm like, wait, no, I don't need to take them off. And then I'm like, wait, what do I do? Or do I switch real quick? I'm like, no. Like, I really don't know what to do when they're not sunglasses.
No, Carolyn, I don't wear glasses. I just put them on when but it's really difficult for me to like attempt to sound somewhat sensual when I'm struggling to put glasses on my head. So there you go. That's it.
You're just practicing the moves for later in life.
Personally, one of my favorites is is doing a maneuver like the dude who played Hitler in that one movie. I can't remember, but the one that became the big meme. So when he's got the glasses on his head, and they tell him that the Russians are advancing, and he's like, peels him off his head.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
I loved Hitler Once in Axial Flow because it was about grain combines that I know about, and it was hilarious. Like I would even settle for 2388. What's that? Like, which was the first one that came out. And like, this is what my family runs. So yeah, like I know exactly what no one else will understand it. It was great. Yeah, and I apparently have slightly something vision. I don't know. It's not 2015 anymore. But I guess too many years of like trying to like stare, intimidate the information out of things is taking its toll.
You could do it where you got your glasses on. You could just be like, only do it a bit less cheesier than me, you know, because you probably have a better death stare. I'm like, stare for 2 whole seconds, and I'm like, oh, was that a twinge of emotion? I'm so sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Audra's like, well, now we're just having fun. Like, why should we stop? I'm like, but what if we hurt people's feelings?
Did you get to see the wall of 3 and 8 last night?
Oh, the what?
Well, I was procrastinating last night, so I hung all my old medals on the wall. So I now have a wall with the shrine to the 8 and the 3. Even Nick was impressed by the 3-ness of it.
I've built it. There's a very Frank Underwood vibe to that. It's like you're kneeling down and you're like, I pray to myself for myself.
But the reason you can tell 8 is over 3 is because I would have had so many more medals had I like played the game the way to win the medals instead of just being like, no, I'm going to hit you harder and hopefully they'll give me points and I win.
If you were 3, you'd have medals you didn't even earn.
Right.
You'd be like,
yeah.
look how gilded and gold it is. And they'd be like, that is... I'm pretty sure that's an Oscar medal. Who did you steal that from? It's like, it's mine. I earned it. Yeah, someone's fucking with my face.
Yeah, I realized that I honestly don't remember where like 80% of them came from. Are you being fascinated by the sunlight? You're like, what is this whole theory?
And then I come into the sunlight. Yeah. There was a blankie, and now the blanket's gone.
You seen the light bulb versus Sue's video she posted while ago?
I fucking struggle because anytime there's any sort of argument like that, I mean, like, I'm not saying this is like some sort of social metric, but like personally for me, like personally, the physical reaction I have is cringe. Whenever people are getting like, when people get fighty and it's like short of physical altercation, it's just like a large spectrum of cringe. It feels like. I'm like, so when are you going to start decking each other? Like, this is just blue balling.
It was interesting because I've never really seen Sue quite that pissed off. She's like, no, listen to me. She's like, you gotta let me talk. So you see the slightly more ascendant SE, right, in INFJ?
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, I think John Wick 2 is out, so just to make sure everybody knows that wonderful news. Go get it.
John Wick 2. It's ale. I watched the first one.
Did you like it?
I didn't not like it.
Okay, but you didn't just like love it and you're like, this is one of the greatest movies ever made. Like it goes right up there with like Tombstone and Highlander, right?
I've never seen Tombstone. I've seen Highlander.
You haven't seen Tombstone?
No.
Okay, well, be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, no, because that's stupid. Second, I'll watch Tombstone. How's that? Like, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm like, that's the least 8 thing I've ever heard from you.
It was low key.
Yeah. Tombstone. Okay.
Hello, Chloe Sanders.
What?
I was saying hello to your dandruff. It was making me.
It wanted to speak to you.
I only top my pizza with the dried skin flakes of, my enemies. So I wasn't really interested in yours right now.
Yes. Hey, Ken.
Hi.
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 London has fallen.
I haven't even tried to watch that movie because I know that one and the other something has fallen. I know exactly what it's going to be.
It's gonna be shit. A beautiful piece of shit with glitter on it.
What was it? There was another one, like the first one that came out, just like Washington and whatever it was. And then there was the other one that came out at the same time, and they were basically the same movie. And you're like, oops, they both made the same Olympus or whatever. Yeah.
There was that Gerard. There was that Gerard Butler flick. I think it was one of them. It's like fucking White House Down or some shit.
Yeah.
Remember,
what was it? Like Gerard Butler was in one, and what was his name?
Channing Tatum.
Yes, that one. They were in. So I basically picked which one I might see based on that, and I figured I would see the Gerard Butler one.
Gerard Butler one, I wouldn't have struggled with so much if there wasn't like just the degree of patriotism I clearly was not raised with.
That movie had a budget of about 60, 70 million. The White House Down had a budget of over 100 million, and that tanked. But Olympus Has Fallen did pretty well for itself. It got internationally, it did around 250 million, 260 million. That's why it got a sequel, and White House Down didn't. But White House Down had the better visual effects by far.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to make a joke about White House Down, but it's better if I just leave it there.
Okay.
Allowing Audra to use her NE imagination to take her places.
My NE is like really activated and curious now, and it wants to explore, but it's like yeah. Hey Ken, what have you been up to lately?
I exist. I am alive. Okay. I have been. What have I been doing? What have I been doing? Going to work. Getting on here, talking to you a lot. Yeah, and just been talking to various people and planning out some stuff for my future. That's what I've been doing.
What kind of stuff have you been planning for your future?
It's secret.
God damn it.
Secret. INFJ and I vision shit. You cannot know until bombs start dropping. Then you can know. Okay. Then I won't need to tell you because there will be bombs.
So this was on the 3rd. Oh, that's right, of the 6th of 2017. They had to do something, didn't they? 3 and a 6 and a 7. They just can't help themselves.
It's the fucking Masons! I like how they didn't even try to hide it.
They're trying to tell people. I mean, they're trying to wake people up on one level, surely.
What's the goal of trying to wake people? Like, why are the Freemasons trying to wake people up?
I don't know. So people become more politically active by their nature? I don't know. I doubt very much it is that, though. They probably just know how far they can push it, and the tools will carry on tooling.
I think they're trying to get a war of some sort and back people into a war.
They know that if they can just ignite a fire underneath of 4chan, they can get the war they've been looking for. The political war will finally be like, Deus Vult!
4chan will go to the streets and there will be a bloodbath of memes.
I think what it is maybe they need another movie. Yeah, they probably need another movie to be made. They need Mark Wahlberg. Team Wahlberg on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of a fun movie. You guys see, like, Shooter?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
This can be called Stabber.
Stabber, the story of the man who never used knives.
Stabber, the man who never used knives.
Stabber is a movie about a man who only killed people with ribbons.
He waved them in their face as they fell to their death.
The Tickler, the story about a man who never tickled anyone. Let's see. Let's see here.
The Haunted Ribbon.
The Huntsman. It's a story about a guy named Gary. He had glaucoma.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this fucking copper's wandering around in the background of this fucking news acting like a tit, pretending to get out at people.
Wait, can you send me the thing?
Well, you won't be able to get it because it's...
You don't understand the masonry at the level I do, personally. I've just got to say, you're never gonna.
Okay. London attacks. Oh my god.
Oh my god! So real.
Oh no! It's like there are things outside of the United States that occur. Oh my god. See, we don't hear this shit on our like regular news. Usually they report on what Trump does or what Trump tweets about. Oh, that is a badass mug. Can I see that again? That mug was badass. Oh, that is so fucking badass, dude.
It better not be badass, because that would be a bad tasting mug.
Just a mug full of ass. Hello, we're going to give you a mug full of ass today.
Like, yeah. I pay the money so that they don't give me that. They give me fresh beer instead.
A mug full of
Coffee.
ass.
Not only is it a beer, it's a coffee porter.
One of the first stabbings was at London Bridge, which is one of the main arteries. Oh, come on, Jesus, who's writing this script? So, oh, this guy's smiling. Oh, wow. This guy down there has just like put a massive grin on because I think they're fucking with each other now. This newsreader just said of this guy, you got there an hour after Like the first thing was sort of called in, and there's still people making their way away from the lights there, and like there's people crisis actors like running around like scared and shit, and there's the police and douchebags trying to get in the way, and then the guy on the scene just pulls a massive grin. It's pathetic. These are supposed to be patrol cars. They're just cars, just Volvos with blacked out windows. They're going where? To the secret terrorist stabbing point. Well, you know, it's got to be related to the elections. It's got to be related to the elections. And, you know, the BBC has been pushing... Well, Paxman was having a go at Corbyn, wasn't he, for his so-called connections to terror. Of course, that's completely one-sided and ignoring the fact that the government's the main purveyor of terror. Government and Sons, purveyors of terror since, I don't know, 1933. Because when they faked the death of that politician, Joe Cox, you know, that was designed to instigate an effect on the referendum, but it didn't work. Someone told him to quit fucking grinning because he said clearly a very, very serious incident.
Is there something that I'm missing here, or some sort of conversation or something? Or has somebody blocked me and they're talking right now?
No, nobody's talking.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I don't want to act in a way that is upsetting to the group, but Josh is here, so I just wanted to shine for a moment.
Run, hide. There's three things that you can't do all at once.
I wanted to shine with the song, and Josh, you know the song, because I've posted about it a million times on Facebook today. And I played it a million times today, too.
What you can see? Yeah, I prefer this process of events. Instead of run, hide, tell, gun, shoot, dead. Works better. But they don't want us to kill cops, so... They shouldn't do the terrorism thing. I really hate these fucking bullshitty news bastards. He couldn't tell me the level of violence. He didn't want to say it. It was the worst thing he's ever seen. We're assured that something quite terrible has happened. Oh, it's Saturday, isn't it? So they're just bothering people on the Saturday. Police, he's telling us that police were screaming really loudly at witnesses, at journalists, at everyone. It's just fucking censor fags getting together again. Saying we're the bosses, we're the bosses, we're the censor fags.
Hello. Audra, your hat is nice.
Is this the state we're in now? That for the news, for these fake terror shits, we're just going to get shown pictures of police cars? Fuck's sake. It's really got low budget. I mean, I thought Olympus Has Fallen was low budget. Jesus Christ.
That's all I'm seeing on the news is flashing lights and London Bridge is falling down.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking children's song. It is a fucking children's song. I think they're doing this because they think we're all stupid. So they're just going to be like, you know what, they're stupid. They're all just a bunch of fucking idiots. Let's give them this. Let's just do this. Let's give them pictures of the fucking police cars.
Or is it terrorism or is it Islamic terrorism? Because obviously it's terrorism if someone ran over people going 50 miles an hour and knifed some folks, but like...
And the impression I'm getting is that London Bridge has been stabbed. That's literally what I've just been told.
Have been stabbed?
London Bridge has been stabbed, yeah. The main artery of London. That's what they said, the main artery. There's been a stabbing at the main artery of London. I've just been told that London Bridge got stabbed.
I heard a few people got stabbed and a few people got run over, but I don't know if I keep seeing this stock video of a London bus going back and forth, but I'm not seeing anything that seems concrete. So I don't know who's done whatever bad news has gone on to, but I really don't care. It's bad news, and somebody did it, and I don't care.
Doing a trolley thing.
So I'm being told that London Bridge just got stabbed. Okay.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. I don't know what to believe here because we're seeing stock footage. Breaking news. London Metro Police. 2 incidents declared terrorism. Yeah, I can watch it. Oh, wait. This content is not available in your location. Try again later. So I cannot. All I'm seeing is London, 1:16 a.m., London Metro Police, 2 incidents declared terrorism, and I see a police dog. And I keep seeing this London bus. I don't know why they keep showing it.
I mean, I think their bigger plans are just they're not that big because they're not that smart. Their bigger plans are just because they clearly believe that a concerned public would be more likely to vote for the Tories.
Tories, yeah.
Stick with what they know.
Why
that would be logical, I don't know, because they're the ones where it's happening. But
are you a Tory, or are you a Republican, or are you a Labour Party fellow?
I don't believe in any of those mainstream parties.
Are there any fringe parties that you believe in?
No.
So you don't believe in your parliamentary system?
I believe in it insofar as people have got the right to get involved in it, but the main parties are far too corrupt.
And you were going to lose your life, literally.
No problem.
Which party would you go with? And don't say none. Don't say I would lose my life. Which party would you go with?
I didn't hear what you said because I was still talking.
The Republican, the Tory, or the Labour?
Well, we don't have a Republican Party.
Oh, I thought you had a Republican Party. I thought you had a party that wanted a constitutional republic as opposed to monarchy. Monarch.
Can you stop tapping the table, please? No, well, if we have, then it's not in my area. It's not noticeable.
may have been a fringe party that's disappeared, perhaps.
We could be talking about the island.
I heard about it back in like 2004, so it was quite a while ago.
No, I don't think we've had a Republican Party. No.
And when I say Republican, I don't mean Republican like American Republican. I mean like a party that would advocate for a constitutional republic as opposed to a monarch.
No.
I stand erroneously corrected. Or I should say corrected erroneously. Or I should just say I was in error. Well, whatever happens over there, I give my empathies. It's hard to know what's actually going on.
No, it's not.
Based on the media that we have.
No, it's not.
All right, I won't bother. I'm happy that things happened over there, Elsie. I'm happy.
Oh my God! Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Elsie? Like, this will not stop me enjoying our way of life, and it won't stop me respecting all creeds and races. What a fuck! Really, they want to hire me for this shit because I could pretend to be a lot more serious. These officers like this don't tell you what's going on. No shit, pal.
I'm not going to comment anymore because
they do it through social media. You just said they don't tell. Police don't tell you what's going on. They do it on social media.
Why are you so hostile towards me, Elsie? And I'm trying to obviously show empathy towards your country in a time of obvious trauma. I don't know the cause of it. I don't know who perpetrated it, but I know that you're going through trauma right now. And I tried to say that I was sorry for it, and you said don't bother. You said it's a total farce, laughing my ass off. How is that not hostile?
Oh my God. So this is how I know he's a friggin' addict.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I definitely would advocate for going to the Congo and to Darfur to help people as opposed to going to the Middle East. Is that what you're implying? Obviously, because we have no interest there. So I'm sorry for showing my sympathy, or I should say my empathy. I apologize. Apparently you do.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Elsie? I actually think I think Theresa May is trying to get Corbyn elected. I think she actually doesn't want to be in charge. So she's just said, fuck it, do a lot of terror. I'll look incompetent. I'll get these, the army out on the street like people hate, and they'll get rid of me, and everything will be fine. I mean, that sounds like the most rational scenario at the moment.
I know I'm an outsider, but I was watching the questioning of, I believe, your prime minister. I believe your defense minister today. Was it your defense minister?
I don't know. I don't watch any of that. It's all fake.
Well, they were being blasted by a crowd, and she was giving no answer. She didn't even know how much aid we were giving, or she was giving to. I forget which country. It was some apparently quote hostile country. She didn't have an answer for it. And then I believe they asked the defense minister about using weapons.
Really?
If need be. And he said no. We'd like you to talk first. And they said, "I'm talking first. We'll not."
Yeah, they're trying to get kicked out because they don't want to deal with Brexit blowback.
Do you agree with Brexit?
Yeah, heavily.
Now, I'm a little bit ignorant on this. Is that for the entire UK or is that just for England?
Well, it's for it's for the whole UK. It's not for Ireland, as in the south.
But it's for Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland, yeah, and Scotland and Wales and Britain.
Northern Ireland is Dublin or Belfast?
Did you just ask a question?
I asked a question. Is the capital of Northern Ireland Dublin or Belfast? I get them confused sometimes.
Dublin is in the south and Belfast is in the north.
Okay, Belfast. I used to have a friend from Belfast.
Janelle, Help. Help me.
Hi.
There's terrorism. Help. I'm about to get stab exploded.
Well, at least you'll know what happens in the afterlife. If there is one.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Something to look forward to.
You just stick a fork in an outlet. It's a lot faster.
But
But then I go to hell.
I agree with you, Kestrel. I believe Theresa May is trying to be ousted. I believe she's trying to put herself off as incompetent. Maybe she is incompetent, but I believe she's trying to put herself off as incompetent because the questioning that I watched today showed incompetence.
Hmm.
What are we talking about?
Can you stop pissing
Was
about
that-
things?
Is this serious? I'm an okay cook. That's good enough for me.
I can make sandwiches really good, really well. I mean,
So,
Oh, look at that! They've got everybody. They've got everybody. Oh dear, that's pathetic. This is just the police harassing everybody.
on the police, shots fired after officers responded to reports of stabbing at Borough Market.
This is just the police gone in there, told everyone to get down.
Bridge. They're just showing stock footage over and over again.
They're doing Simon Says.
Here's
Get down, get down. I would stand up. Kill me, bitch.
don't worry if they don't. A Muslim terrorist attack probably will at some point.
Yeah, okay. Good joke.
Muslim terrorist attacks are propaganda to fuel the right wing.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, wake the fuck up.
Wake the fuck up.
Are you with me, Kestrel, or are you mocking me?
This is all bullshit. This is so obvious bullshit. It's been bullshit since 9/11. Wake the fuck up, Jesus.
Definitely been bullshit since the Iraq War.
Too good.
Yeah, it's not been bullshit since those 3 buildings came down and controlled demolition.
Building 7, I think, was bullshit.
Said, well, the decision was made to just pull it. So then I collected all the insurance and everything was fine.
Yes,
all the
right,
Enron files were gone.
Right.
All the CIA shit.
The guy pulled out insurance about, what, like 2 months or a year, or about 4 months before they came down? Something like that.
I just feel sorry for the dummies that went over there to fight. I really do. They lost arms and shit or whatever.
I'll tell you what, I cried when I saw people jumping.
Hey.
I won't go that. Yeah, do you see those dummies falling down?
Those dummies were trying not to fucking burn. They were trying to...
I don't know. Have you seen that one where that they seem to chuck dummies out of that place and they just sort of floated down diagonally. That's not how people fall down. You've not seen that one?
I believe some people jumped to escape smoke inhalation and burning and to die a much smoother, much more quick death.
I don't think so.
I mean, you can believe that the 9/11 attacks were perpetrated by
by a couple of fucking drug addicted Muslim pilots who managed to do a flight that not even professional fucking
Kestrel,
pilots could do.
I'm trying to agree with you here, okay?
You don't need to. My correctness stands on its own.
The discourse is spicy tonight. I like it.
Welcome, young souls.
Welcome.
So if I could ask a real quick question, Josh, you believe, just to clarify, you think that all of the Muslim terror attacks that have happened are propaganda?
You're asking me?
Yeah, right.
good.
You could.
I was just asking. I just wanted to be clear about what he said.
I'll tell you one thing. I believe that terror attacks that happen, are blamed on Muslims to enable the right wing to advance their agenda. Yes.
I'd love to see a terrorist attack that was actually a genuine terrorist attack outside of Afghanistan or somewhere like that. In the West, I'd love to see one that was genuine. I've not seen one.
Old school
White people
fucking
in America.
Airplane attacks.
White people in America.
Like Dylan Roof. Like, what's his face? The Oklahoma bombing.
Ace in America.
Hey, man.
Ace's mere
Just because I blew up that Dollar General toilet doesn't mean it was a terrorist attack.
Ace's general existence is a terrorist attack.
It is terrifying. I'll give you that.
I just think this blaming everything on ISIS is a bunch of bullshit.
I will say that ISIS is not as big as the media portrays it to be. It's very divided. This is based on what I know about ISIS, which is very, very close to shit.
Donald Trump knows more about ISIS than the generals do.
Oh, look at the way they've got these people walking around here like that with their hands behind their heads, walking down London streets. It's all this is just Theresa May does not want to be in charge when Brexit goes down. That's all this is.
Try to get
standing on the street selling rocks.
How long is that process going to take?
Oh shit! Here come the motherfucking cops. So what? Dash.
Well, that's what we don't know. You see, so we don't know how long it's going to take, and she doesn't know how long it's going to take, and she doesn't want to be in charge when anything goes wrong.
I don't blame her. Why she was acting incompetent yesterday in her questioning.
Yeah, I haven't seen a terrorist attack in the West that actually seemed legitimate.
I believe it was legitimate, but I believe that it wasn't. They were always state aided.
I'll tell you what, we shot down that plane that hit the Pentagon.
Like the guy that
and I will never not believe that.
More like a cruise missile. Well, I don't know, you know, you can't shoot down a plane that hits the if it's hit the Pentagon, it's not been shot down, is it?
I believe it was hit by a missile right before it hit the Pentagon. Otherwise, they wouldn't have cut out those two frames.
Yeah, and the Care Bears jumped right in and saved everyone, didn't they? I mean, can you think of anything more, that could? And it's just why would it hit?
The wingspan wasn't wide enough.
No, the wingspan wasn't wide enough to fucking fly a plane. the engine wasn't good enough to fucking fly a plane that low, that fast. Just, I mean, what you think fucking shitty amateur pilot is going to be able to fly something along the ground for that long?
Also, the area of the Pentagon that was hit was basically uninhabited. So it's a perfect target.
That was just a cruise missile or something.
I believe it was.
You just said it was a plane.
I believe the plane was hit before it hit the Pentagon.
That's the most bizarre. Like, there's no. Why? What would be the reason to do that?
I think what you're mistaking. Is
Abe's got wind. Everyone.
I think what you're mistaking is a conspiracy.
Abe, have you got wind? Have you got a wind problem? A little burpee.